Hola amigos, now let's start chapter 7, that is Principles of Stability and Control of Airplane, and this is the introduction, first topic. And here you are seeing the airplane defined by the axis, moments and velocities. And as you can see, the axis, XYZ axis are passing through the CG that is defined locally. That is, there are two ways to describe the axis. That is, one is local, which you are seeing over here. With respect to the airplane, local axis is drawn from the CG of the airplane. If we define a global axis, then it will be from a viewer or from the earth axis, that is from the center of the earth. But for the airplane, we always take the axis locally from CG. And here you are seeing the XYZ axis, X in the longitudinal direction, that is along the fuselage crossing through the CG, and the velocity component U is along the direction of X. And if the airplane rotate about X axis, it will create a movement which is rolling movement, and that's why you can see it has been defined roll over the X axis, about the X axis, and in that the airplane wings tilt about the X axis. Okay, and the angular velocity is given by p over here about the X axis, and the movement is given by L dash, because the movement is producing the rolling motion. L dash is defined for rolling movement because L is used for the lift of the airplane. Okay, so L dash is for the rolling movement over here. Rolling movement about X axis, that is passing through the CG. Now about the Y axis, we have component of velocity V, and if the airplane rotates about Y axis, creating pitch up or pitch down, that is creating the nose of the aircraft up about the CG, and if it is up, then it will be a pitch up motion, which is a positive movement. And if the nose of the aircraft pitch down, that is if the nose of the aircraft is below, then it will have a pitch down, and therefore it is known as the pitching movement. And in the book, in this chapter particularly, we will be studying pitching movement about 90%, 95%, we should say that in this chapter we will be covering pitching movement, and the pitching movement is represented by capital M, and the component of angular velocity is given by Q about the Y axis. Similarly, we have the component of velocity W about the Z axis, and the movement about the Z axis is given by N, and this movement is known as yawing movement, which makes the aircraft turn right or left. Okay, and the component of angular velocity is given by R. One more thing we can analyze over here, that the aircraft can move in forward direction or backward direction, similarly up, down direction, and right and left direction. So we can say the aircraft has three translational motion in X, Y and Z direction that are independent of each other. So these are actually the three degree of freedoms of the airplane. And similarly, we have three movements about X, Y and Z direction, which we have defined as rolling movement, pitching movement and yawing movement respectively, and these three movements are all independent of each other. So three translational motions and three rotational movements about the axis sums up to 6 degree of freedom of the airplane. Degree of freedom are actually the range of motions that are independent of each other.